Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Edward Joseph, and let's talk live. Kenneka Jenkins, clarity in the community. All right, let's talk. Well, today, people, has been such an interesting day. I'm here, I am live, and I am going to talk about some things, peoples. People's Kenneka Jenkins, clarity in the community. You guys come on in. You guys come on in. You guys come on in, for there's so much to talk about, people. You guys come on in. Peoples, there is clarity in the community. Clarity in the community. And what I have been stating for all of this time, peoples, is that it really doesn't matter who you listen to. What matters is that whatever you gain from whoever you listen to, you have to be responsible for yourself, what is being spoken. For whatever you believe. That's it. That's the best way that I can put it. You know, I get it. Everybody has their narrative. Everybody has the various things that they say and believe. And whether you believe what I say or anybody else say, that really doesn't matter to me, as long as what I say was out there, as long as what they say is out there, and as long as you do your research, you put together everything, and then you come to a reasonable and plausible conclusion as to what you believe. You know, because I feel like this, people, all of us has a little bit of truth and proof. Each and every one of us. I feel that we all do. I don't feel that any of us have the absolute, unequivocal, undeniable truth to everything. Because, again, my opinions is different from everybody else's. And I will always stand 10 toes down with what I believe. But now what I'm doing is I'm not going to be so critical to what the people say, unless it's just something that is just really outrageous and bodacious, like Kenneka never being at the establishment, or Kenneka was on the west side of Chicago. Now, I mean, that's just total bullshit and nonsense. I don't care how you look at it. That right there is grounds for just major scrutiny. I mean, that's just totally out of bounds. And so, yeah, I'm going to criticize that to the hilt. But as far as anything else and stuff, I mean, it's to each person's interpretation and things, and that's all that it is. I got to get a new steering wheel cover for this and stuff, because it's breaking apart. But see, I can afford it now, because people's, as you can see, within the last 3 days, I made $305 from the lives that I have done. So obviously that must be something, because I must be saying something that's really connecting to the people. And that's what I say, clarity out of confusion. So if I'm saying something that's really impacting the people, well, I'm telling you, you people have literally chimed out these past 3 days. And making $305 off the Kenneka Jenkins case in the lives that I have done, from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you. Each and every one of you who generously have given to the channel, thank you. Because not only does that validate what I have been saying, based upon my narrative now, I said based upon my narrative, based upon my beliefs, it tells me that you guys are in tune with what I am saying and what I am seeing. And so whatever I'm saying or whatever I'm seeing, you are solidifying that by your gifts, because you're saying, Edward Joseph, we're in total solidarity with you and we agree with you. And I mean, the money It states it all. The views, it states it all. I haven't really had any new subscribers and stuff, but I mean, for the simple fact that you guys have literally, and I haven't even asked for it, but you guys had came out of pocket and blessed me immensely. And for that, I say thank you. Because you know what that did? That paid for a year's worth of this new software that I purchased. And you know what that did? That is going to help me go and buy another hard drive. And you know what that did? That is helping me pay for another month of StreamYard. And then I got a little extra in reserves just to tuck away. So for the next month of StreamYard, that's already covered. And see, people's, you did that. I didn't do it. I didn't ask for it. You did it. And I want to say, because I didn't do this alone, I want to say thank you to my dear friend, Cooking with D. Good morning, Cooking with D. How are you, ma'am? It is a blessing to see you on today. And then I want to thank my dear friend, Brazy, Certified World Media. Because see, people, when we did that collaboration on the live, that had solidified something for this channel. Because not only did it show that we can come together collaboratively and talk about this case, but individually, even though that we may have a difference in our opinions, it really doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, the information is getting out there. And then the people are being the judge and the jury, and it's the people who is making the decisions as to what they believe. I'm not here to try to vilify anybody. I've had enough of that. I'm here to stand 10 toes down with what I, Edward Joseph, believe. That's what I believe. And by your gifts, by what you have done these past 3 days, people's, let me tell you something. That is like $100 each night for the past 3 days. Last night, I made $50 off the live that I did last night. The other 2 days, I made over $250. That says volumes. Let me say that again. I said that says volumes, peoples. It says volumes. And then not only did you guys bless me, but then you guys had blessed Certified World Media. I mean, you guys came out of pocket. And from the bottom of my heart, I say thank you. I'm here in promotions, people. I'm promoting the people's channel. We can come together and we can collaboratively talk about the case without having to go on Hinge and really be at each other and things. I mean, that's good. That's good that we have a difference in opinion, because not everybody in the community is going to see things the way that we see things and stuff. That's good. Ask your questions, challenge us, bring us to task. But see, stand 10 toes down with what you believe and show your proof. Show your proof. Show your proof. Show that of what you believe. See, because the days now of just speaking things without actually showing why you believe it is old, people. It's old. That stuff is old. So you got to show why you believe such, and the people be respectful of that. And I took this thing back to the way that I had did it when I first came to Facebook. I took it back. And when I took it back and I left the nonsense and all that alone, you guys blessed me with your gift. Now that goes without saying, people. And see, I think you guys have said, Edward Joseph, thank you. Thank you for a job well done, because we didn't want to hear all of this riffraff and rada rada. We wanted to hear you get back to the task that is at hand. Get back to the simple basics. Get back to building the blocks and stuff. Just put it out there in a manner to which you see it. And then we all collectively will come together and piece it and break it down. Now, I respect everybody's opinion. I do. And I've always did that. But I've always told you, I'm going to stand 10 toes down with what I believe. Now, what I believe has no bearing upon what anybody else says or believe. It doesn't. It doesn't. But for what you have done, you know what you did? You solidified what I believed. That's what you did. Now, I'm going to put this out there. Good morning, Brazy Certified World Media. How are you, my friend? It's a blessing to see you on today. Now, let me tell you something. I got to get off of here because I only got 4 more minutes, people. Me and Brazy had went over last night some things that was in the case files. And when we went over in the case files, guess what? It solidified the very thing that I have been saying since day one, that Kenneka Jenkins was raped and sodomized, and peoples that is in the case files. And I had asked Brazy to go ahead and make that video, put it out there, and get the people to understand exactly what I'm saying, because that validates and vindicates Edward Joseph. Now, there was a lot of other content creators that had said the same thing, but I was the baddest and I was the boldest one. And I stayed upon that because, see, from a family member, that what was told to me. And if anybody who knows me, I'm not going to just throw some shit out there that I don't believe and not stand 10 toes down behind it. Anything that I throw out there, it's a validated reason why I did it. And man, Brazy had talked about that last night, and he comes to see what I have been saying because it's there. And I hope that he goes ahead and show you, because I said it. They had found 3 different semens on her. She's been raped, peoples. I know the people don't want to hear that, but she has. She's been raped. And she's been sodomized because the guy had asked for the broomstick. And, you know, and the people told you that they went in her. They did what they did. They went in her. They each took a turn and went in her. It's it's all in the case files, people. And I've been saying that, and I fought that, and I've been vilified, I've been scorned, I've been talked about and stuff. But now, you know, some people's, I've been vindicated. And I still stand 10 toes down with what I said. Now, you ain't got to believe me. That's fine. But your gift solidifies what I've been saying. You don't get $305, peoples, if you're just throwing out bullshit and nonsense. Because the people ain't going to give their good hard earned money for some madness that people are speaking. I have literally, on last night, I gave you my synopsis. I walked that shit down like you wouldn't believe. And I brought clarity out of confusion. And I guarantee you, people, nobody has ever, in this Kenneka Jenkins case, and I have yet to see it, has ever brought out what I have brought out last night. That was in the elevator. And that what we have seen. Go back and watch that live on last night. Maybe I'll get some more money. You know, maybe I'll get some more money. But I'll tell you one thing, it's out there now. And the people see it. And long as I have been watching this case, I have never seen nobody else talk about that. You got to watch the live in order to know what I'm talking about. because it was something totally different from everything else I have ever said. Now, is what I say the proof or the truth? Well, then that's up to you. You decide that. That's not up to me. I gave you my rendition as to what I believe. Now, you decide what you believe, and then we'll take it from there. But as it stands, people, and I still stand 10 toes down upon this, and Brazy is my witness, Kenneka Jenkins has been raped and sodomized. You may not want to believe it, and that's okay. And people may not want to think that Kenneka was out selling kitty cat and things like that and stuff. But again, all I'm doing is just putting this shit together and make it make sense. Because see, what goes again to validate my point is, and I got to get off of here. Lenore Harris had mentioned to the police number 3 and 4, and number 3 and 4, you cannot deny that he was not there because she said it. It came out from her own lips. They got it in the case files. The police ain't gonna be putting some fictitious, hilarious, and nefarious bullshit. And this girl didn't say it. They said she said it, and she said it, and she said that the men were there. No matter how you look at it, Kenneka was a sexual person. She had sex, and she had sex in her mama's house. And if you're going to sit here and do a split on a dick in front of your mama, well, damn, Kenneka, damn, ma'am. You know, you gotta call an orange an orange and an apple an apple. A spade a spade. It is what it is, people. And I'm calling it for what it is, for what I have seen with my own eyes. She's screwing in her own mama's house with a boy, and she's taking videos and pictures. So when you got a girl who's doing a split on a dick and her mama is back there doing a split on a makeshift dick, well, then what it is that you want me to say? She said it, they did it. That's it. Now, you can get mad at me as much as you want to and stuff, you know, that's fine, because I've been through it, but I'm vindicated because it's in the case files, people. It's in the case files that 3 men went up her, and the guy asked for the broomstick, and they sodomized that girl. It's sad, but it is what it is. And I still stand 10 toes down up on that. And for your gifts of $305, with 3 days literally solidifies what I've been saying, because somebody out there believes me. I mean, you wouldn't be giving your money if you didn't. Watch the video, give more money. Thank you, people. Thank you for allowing me to get the things that I need to get in order to continue to get this narrative out here. And then again, thank you to Cooking with D and Brazy Certified World Media. We all got to collectively come again, my friends. You know, we all got to collectively come again and continue on this path. Regardless of whatever our differences may be, still, common ground is getting the narrative out there for the people to decide. That's all that I say, people. Together we stand, and divided we fall. If we stand together, let's band together, and let's do this together. That's it. That's all. You guys go and subscribe to their channels. You guys go and watch their videos and stuff. Cooking with D, she did an outstanding job on getting clarity upon the 911 call this morning and things. You got to listen to it, people, in order to hear it, in order to understand it. Let me give a little bit of clarity real quick, and I gotta go, people, because I'm running late, but it's pressed upon my spirit to say this. Teresa Martin, out of her own lips, said her friends, plural, meaning more than one, not singular, not friend, but friends with an S on the end. Her friends, with a gathering with her friends, meaning she left the house with more than one person. That's what she said. And I've always said, people, go back and hold the people accountable for what they said and stop getting into your feelings because that is what they said. Hello, wise guy. How are you, my friend? It is a blessing to see you on today. Peoples, I got to get out of here. I got to go. I'm running late, but I had to get this out. You know me. When I got to empty myself, I got to empty myself. Well, I deal with my boss. I mean, shit. I just have to tell him, hey, I have to do something. But I got to go, people. Wise guy has said, damn, Edward, don't hold punches. Jeez, you damn straight, my friend. Because, like I said, I came with it. I got vilified for it, but now I'm getting vindicated today. And I hope I hope people's look. If I'm going to say it, I'm believing something. I'm just not going to put bullshit and nonsense out there. So something had to be given to me in order for me to say what I'm saying. Now, if I got it wrong, okay, I got it wrong. And then I'll admit I got it wrong. But everything that I put out there, something was given for me to say what I said. And I said what I said. Kenneka Jenkins was raped, sodomized, and murdered. And I stand 10 toes down upon that. Now, y'all go ask Brazy what I had said because he's got exactly what needs to be out there for the people to see. Now, if Brazy can come to an understanding of what I've been saying, well, goddamn it, and then we both got on this thing too in the beginning. Well, shit, that's validation enough, people. I don't care what you say or what you think. If Brazy can come on and see what I have been saying, and he found that shit on his own, damn it, that's all that needs to be said right there. Hello, caller Hillary. How are you, ma'am? It's a blessing to see you on today. Damn it, people, y'all making me late. Shit, I gotta get the hell out of here. People, I hope I had said something to encourage your hearts up on today. Tune in later on tonight, peoples, because that gamut, I'm gonna be on and I'm gonna shoot my shot. I'm gonna be on. I'm gonna talk about the Kenneka Jenkins case, but I'm gonna talk about the young lady case tonight too. I thought I thought Cooking with D was going to be on with a podcast last night, but there was a change in plans and things. So, but I came in and just kind of touched on it a little bit. But I went live on last night. Y'all go watch that live because God damn it, you guys blessed me with $305 of your hard-earned money, and you don't get that kind of money if you're just putting out bullshit and madness, stating that she was on the west side of Chicago and brought to the Marriott deceased. Who's going to believe some bullshit like that, people? You don't give your money for false narratives like that. And so, people's the way that we're going to hold these people account is just to stick with the narrative. Ain't got to vilify them, ain't got to talk about them, ain't got to give them no press. Stick with the narrative and just shoot your shot. And I did that. And look, you guys bless me. God bless you all. Thank you for watching.